Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran and today we got a lot more eyes to take a look at for patch 8.3. Blizzard has been messing around with different eye customization and changes to the eye glow for some classes as well as races in the game. And today in PTR, they actually have an updated version of these eyes. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a look to show you what the eyes look like and then talk a little bit about them towards the end of the video. But let me shut up and show you exactly what it looks like on PTR compared to live for different classes and races right now. So from the looks of the eyes and the changes that are happening in patch 8.3 PTR and the changes that are adjusted for the future expansion Shadowlands, it seems that Blizzard decided to create the eye glow from within the eye itself. The changes can be seen the easiest when take a look at the Death Knight eyes. The Death Knight eyes now have a prominent iris that has the glow effect coming from the eye itself. Like, it's not there's an actual light behind the eye or any kind of lighting effect on top of the eyeball itself, but the eye looks like it's radiating light. There's more detail in the eye itself as well when taking a look at the character. So you do lose this ominous glow the Death Knights always had, but instead now you get more detail into the eyeball itself, if that makes any sense. You have the whites around the actual iris itself that have a one color, and then the iris itself is where the eye is, the classical effect is. And they took that model and they applied it what seems to be for all the other allied races. Some of them look better in my opinion, some of them don't look as much. The one that you probably won't even notice that much is going to be the Blood Elf. I mean, there is, if you look at it closely, there is going to be this prominent iris now that is a different color than the rest of the eye. If you switch over to the yellow eyes, it's again a lot harder to see. Where I noticed it though prominently was with Nightborne. Normally Nightborne just have a one color for the eyeball itself and that's it, and then you have the glow effect. The glow that radiates from outside of the eye is actually gone altogether now, but now you can see a more prominent iris. Then, when you navigate over to the Zandalari, I would say that the original Zandalari, non-Death Knight version, actually looks even better than before. It felt like the current eye that we have on live is a little bit dull of this glowy color, but on PTR, it actually has this prominent glow. I also should mention that the Night Elf Vengeance Eye is now pitch black, like probably the souls of a lot of these Night Elves that lost the whole tree as it lit up in flames. Before, it had a little bit of this dark bluish tint to it, but now it's just completely pitch black. So if you wanted to go for this goth look for your character, I think now you can do that better with Night Elf eyes. And again, this is one of those things you won't really notice in your day-to-day activities, but when taking a look at the details, you really do get to see what Blizzard is trying to do. And this is really cool and exciting, as a lot of people have suggested that maybe this could be potentially, like for Death Knights, a red eye or even a green eye, depending on your spec, customization option at a later time. Blizzard themselves stated that they are making these eye adjustments in order to facilitate more customization when comes Shadowlands. In Shadowlands, we're going to have a lot more skin tones to choose from, tattoos for our characters, different forms of customization from hair options, maybe even jewelry. But what if, and a lot of people have been excited about this one, what if you could change the color of your eyeball? For example, being a Blood Death Knight with blood red eyes, or an Holy Death Knight with green unholy eyes. So for Death Knights, it would have the color based on your spec, or I guess you could choose which one you wanted, just out of preference. But what if they applied similar ideas to, let's say, Nightborn, to have more purple or more of a blue eye, or maybe even more of like arcane, a white purple-ish eye to them, if you wanted to be more mage-like? I think stuff like that could be very, very exciting. No confirmation on what they're gonna do with eyeballs just yet, but they are adjusting them and they are creating them more high quality. When you think about it, the Death Knight eyes, for example the Death Knight glow, was implemented way back in Wrath. That was quite a while ago, and I personally enjoy that Death Knight ominous glow that the original Death Knight eyes give off. But I gotta give them credit. The new eyes that are replacing the Death Knight eyes, this new model of the eyeball is a lot better than what we saw earlier in the patch. Earlier it looked a lot duller, but this one looks actually pretty good. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Let me know your thoughts about the changes to the eyes. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Is there particular eyes that you prefer over others? Which ones you think Blizzard done well with, and which ones you think that they can definitely still get more work on? They've been actively working on stuff for PTR, so there's a good chance when you guys give your feedback, especially if you go to the forums, they will listen to that feedback and they will make adjustments if necessary. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see all of you in another video.